The UN has welcomed the news of the U.S. plan to construct a temporary port in Gaza, but UN officials say far more help is needed as the risk of famine looms. William Denselow reports from the organization's headquarters in New York.
The United Nations Security Council convened behind closed doors Thursday to discuss a draft resolution that's been circulated by the United States. It supports diplomatic efforts to secure a 6-week ceasefire and calls for the immediate release of hostages still held by Hamas. The US has previously vetoed 3 Security Council resolutions calling for a halt to the fighting. The UN's humanitarian aid coordinator for Gaza spoke to the press after the meeting to provide an update on the situation on the ground.
It's important to have a ceasefire, but in the meantime the humanitarian community will do whatever it can to meet the needs of people. They're entitled to food, they're entitled to shelter, they're entitled to health care.
Washington says more support for Gaza is coming. The construction of a floating pier could allow hundreds of aid trucks to enter the Palestinian enclave. The UN warns it's not enough.
Our focus and the international community's focus should continue to be on increasing the large-scale distribution and entry of aid by land. It is cost-effective, it is volume effective.
At least 10 children have reportedly died from hunger, and more than 500,000 people in Gaza are believed to be one step away from famine. UN officials say a ceasefire is vitally needed to help stave off that threat. William Denselow, CNA, New York.